Okay, this is the gossip on Leos. I already shuffled the cards. Okay, we got ghosted, family member, lazy individual, and then we got children. At the top, we got pick me B. Let's see. So the gossip on you is that you could have pointed somebody out. It's like you may have called somebody out, and they're saying that you're being a B about it. You're being a B about it. You call somebody out. This could have something to do with somebody that ghosted you, or you have ghosted them. Some of y'all called this person out and you ghosted them, and it could be a family member. So basically, you may have snapped on somebody, you cut somebody out, or you told somebody how you really felt and you left. But this is somebody that you haven't spoke to in a while. Maybe it has something to do with children. Some of y'all, you cuss this person out because of a child. For an example, you got a child, a kid, and they got a kid. Maybe their kid was picking on your kid. Maybe their child was bullying your child. Like it could be something like that. But that's just an example. Some of y'all that could be the case. But you call somebody out on their BS, and I'm hearing for not holding accountability. Now, some of you guys, this could be somebody you got kids with that you snapped on. Maybe you said you don't come get your kid. All you care about is your other kids, especially if they got kids by somebody else. This is another example. You call a baby dad, a baby mom out, or you call a family member out. Even if you were babysitting for a family member and you ain't got no kids, whether you got kids or not, right? Even if you were babysitting a family member kid, they probably wasn't like coming to get their kid. Maybe you feel like they was purposely taking all day to come get their kid, because you've been holding on to their kid like for hours more than they should have been gone. Like I said, just take what resonate. It's different for everybody. But you call somebody out and people are saying that you were being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it led to you having to cut this person off. Whoever this is, a man or a woman, baby dad, baby mama, family member, cousin, I don't care who it is. You cut somebody out and you left. So people trying to say that you're being a B about something. Yeah, they trying to. These are people or a person that may have been observing you. People on the outside looking in was observing you. Call somebody out. They were watching you. Wow, some of you guys, I just got the chills. We got straddling the fence. So these could be people that are flip floppers. They really don't know what side to be on. Some of y'all, it's your own family. Like for an example, you cussed out your sister. Maybe your own family have favoritism. It could be something like that. But it's like that they may have favoritism towards the other person. But when you call somebody out, it's like they don't have your back. You know what I'm saying? They automatically defend that person, whether they was in the wrong or not. You feel like they always straddling the fence, just or they just playing both sides. And some of these people, they do both play both sides because maybe when y'all around each other, you and a certain individual, it'd be just y'all. It's giving like if it's just you and your mom talking about what your sister did, and it's just you and your mom there. Maybe your mom automatically be on your side at that time when you talking to her about what happened. But when it's all three of y'all in the same room and you talking to her about what happened, then your mama switch sides and automatically defend her. Mind you, your mom was just talking to you face to face and then automatically chose, like, was agreeing with you. Like, it could be something like that. But just take what resonate, because I feel like these people may show favoritism towards you, even if this is your family, your siblings. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. It could be a family. It could be some of you guys. You always experience this, even when you were dealing with men. I'm hearing maybe, and they had a girlfriend, like a baby dad, and you're not with them no more, and they automatically defend their girlfriend because you're not with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Say if somebody started some drama, the girlfriend called your phone being petty, and then you address them about, like, get your girlfriend. She calling my phone, playing on my phone, being petty, and they automatically defend her. Like, some of you guys, you may have experienced this throughout your whole life, of people like being against you. You feel like nobody never have your back. You feel like you always gotta save yourself, defend yourself, protect yourself. You feel like you're not protected. People don't make you feel safe and secure around them, to the point where you probably don't even trust nobody. But that's just an example where, you know, people trying to make it seem like you're being a hole, a bit, you know, and picking fights. But in reality, I feel like you could just be finally speaking your truth about how you feel. And it's like, now that you even cussed everybody out, it's like you the bad guy, you the villain, But we got the Five of Pentacles reversed. So let me clarify. I'm gonna have to clarify. We got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We got the Justice reversed. If y'all hear something loud in the back, it's because it's raining. It's a storm outside. And then we got the King of Wands. Look, Ten of Cups. Told y'all, some of y'all is family. It's family, or baby mom or baby dad, or you may have just been experiencing throughout your whole life where people are like not having your back. It's always you against everybody, you know. And then it's like when you call somebody on their BS, they want to make it seem like you're going crazy, something wrong with you. No, I just feel like you just speaking your truth. You saying how you feel, because they may try to continue to play, fake with you, and you just not with that. So yeah. And maybe some of y'all may have children, but we gonna see. And it's crazy because if this is family that did this, acted this way towards you, made it seem like you the villain, they ain't doing good, and they having a hard time getting over whatever it is that you said. Shoot, it could be something simple as you watching somebody kid while they go to work, but you got your own responsibilities as an adult, or as a parent yourself. Like, it could be something like that. But we got palm tree. Yeah, they feel like they can just, people saying that you're gonna come back, even though you probably snapped on somebody. People could be trying to tell them in their ear, like, oh, she'll get over it. Um, she's gonna recover from whatever it is that has happened. Yeah, these are people got too comfortable playing with you, playing in your face. Yeah, I feel like this was a back and forth thing with your family. Maybe like I said, you probably already always experienced this. I'm here heavy on the family, but a lot of you guys, it don't even have to be like literally family. It could just be somebody you got kids with, or it could be your lover. Maybe you don't have kids, but you had your lover's kid if they got kids by somebody else. But I'm getting children right here, so maybe kids do play a part in this situation. But yeah, those that you got rid of, they feel like you're gonna come back because y'all quote unquote family, so-called family. Yeah, these are people who just got too comfortable with you coming back, and getting over it. But I feel like you no longer engaging with this person or these people anymore. Some of you guys, you could be focusing on your stability. Some of you guys, you are recovering financially. Maybe you getting out of debt. Maybe somebody was behind on their bills, credit card bill, loans. I'm hearing personal loans. You could be getting out of debt right now. I'm seeing a recovery in your stability, a recovery in your money. Um, and what's crazy? Whoever these people is, or this person is that you're not talking to anymore, they could be trying to coming back. They could be trying to come back. But like I said, this is something that they got comfortable with doing, playing in your face, creating drama or whatever happened, right? And then think they could just come back like nothing happened. No. But I'm seeing a lot of y'all heavy, like not talking to somebody in the family or just a group of people in your family you're not engaging with. But that's the gossip. They feel like because you left a life and y'all so-called family, they trying to say that this is gonna pass. Like you're gonna end up coming back, but it's showing me that you're not. Some of y'all are teaching them a lesson. Because I feel like they're going to start to get the memo. They're going to start to get the simple fact that they cannot. And you want to know why I'm hearing they can't keep you around, Leo? I'm hearing, ooh, okay. You felt like they only want to deal with you unless it was beneficial. For an example, there's somebody that got put out in your family. You let them stay with you for a while. And then it's like once they left, they start acting funny. It's something like that. But I feel like you start to realize that, people are realizing that they can't leech off of you no more. They can't have access to you no more. Because I feel like some of y'all got to the point, if it's not benefiting you, you don't want them around anymore. Because some of y'all, maybe you felt like you were used. Even if you got paid, you still felt like you was used because even when you had nobody living with you, you felt like nobody was calling you, nobody was texting you. But the moment somebody get homeless, or the moment somebody needs some food, or it's a couple of dollars to go to work, or to get some gas in their tank, or to watch their kids, it's like they calling you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all examples. So some of y'all that, like I said, it could be the case. Some of these scenarios could be the case. But at the end of the day, they're saying that you left, and because y'all family, it's not gonna last that long. But I feel like they're starting to feel it now. Because I feel like y'all are trying to learn from this mistake by letting these people come in and just use you. Come and go out of your life only when it's beneficial. Because I feel like y'all definitely I'm telling you, these people are feeling it now. Because I feel like y'all ain't been around these people or this person in a long time. You know, so also the gossip on you is that they're they feel like you're being stubborn with lazy individual. They feel like this is like the strength card holding back. Like they feel like you're being stubborn because they felt that you wasn't treated right. They felt like that you think that they wasn't treating you fairly. But I feel like they wasn't, and that's why you have turned your back on them. I'm hearing karmic ties. These were karmic lovers, or karmic lover, and some of you guys a karmic family, or one, or maybe we just flat out karmic family. But they feel like right now they're saying that you are being stubborn, and you didn't get the justice that you deserve. You wasn't being treated right. Some of you guys, one of them could be a Libra or another fire sign that you got into it with. Because if it's more than one, yeah, they're trying to say like you crazy, like you lost yourself and all of this, like that's crazy. Yeah, they're trying to say you need to heal. Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like something wrong with you, but in reality, I just feel like you fed up. I'm hearing things may have accumulated for so long with people playing in your face and coming and going in and out of your life just to use you. And I feel like you just got tired of it. Now everybody trying to make it seem like you something wrong with you and you a villain. But yeah, they saying that you being stubborn, and about that maybe they're trying to say it's some little kid stuff. Maybe people could be saying you're immature or you just mad about some little kids, yeah, little kid stuff. But at the end of the day, you felt like they wasn't treating you right. Some of you guys, if you are married and separated, or married and you with somebody that's not actually acting like they're in a relationship with you and acting single, they could be definitely talking about that. They could be saying that you holding on to a lover that you need a divorce, or a lover that you need to let go of. That's not for everybody. It could be. I mean, it's not for everybody, but if you're not married or in a relationship, exclude that. But some people are also talking about your relationship. And you know what's crazy? They also gossiping because they felt like the reason why you snapped out on somebody or told people how you really felt is because of what's going on in your relationship. Some of y'all have already experienced a divorce. So it's like they're trying to justify their bad behavior. It's like they think that because you snapped on them and called them out about something that was true, it's like they feel like you're saying that because you're mad about somebody that left your life, or you're mad because, for an example, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife is cheating on you, like somebody that don't treat you right. I'm telling y'all, these people gossiping saying that the only reason why you snap is because of something that left your life or something that's not right, period, in regards of love. We got the chaser. Yeah, so the gossip on you holding back because you felt like things, they wasn't treating you fair, and it wasn't being honest with you. They wasn't trying to make peace of whatever it is. Like somebody wasn't trying to resolve anything with you, and now you cut them off, they want back in. Like I said twice, it's like they thought that giving you some time to cool off, you was gonna get over it. But I feel like they starting to feel it now that you're not playing and you mean it when it comes to this ending. I'm telling you, you got people in fear. They fear you're going to abandon them. So they may come after you. Now all of a sudden they want to respect you. Now all of a sudden they want to, that's what it's showing me. All of a sudden they want to show you some respect, put some respect on your name. Like some of y'all could be leveling up. Now all of a sudden they could be wanting to like kiss your AASS, like be nice to your kids. Like for an example, you got kids, right? And the person you got into it with, the other family member, could live with your, like, be around your mom. Maybe they could be like trying to be nice and like invite, like if you don't want to go somewhere, they'll invite the kids, even though they know that you don't F with them no more. They'll purposely do little underhanded things like this, like invite the kids, even though you don't want to come. It's like they're trying, because you mad and they know you're not coming back. They're trying to use the kids as a way to manipulate they way back in your life by some form of an invite or something. Like maybe somebody having a barbecue or a birthday party and they invited your kids and they invited you too, but you don't want to go because you're standing on business. You said it's over. Like it's something like that. They're using kids to manipulate they way back in your life, literally. That's for some of you guys. The rest of you guys, like I said, they say you being stubborn about something that was very petty, very childish, very immature. But I'm hearing you had your reason. You had your right to speak your truth. And it's like they continue to feel like you supposed to accept the bad behavior, and the disrespect, and not hear what you gotta say. So I feel like since they didn't want to hear what you had to say and wasn't trying to resolve anything, you got out of Dodge, you left, you abandoned everybody and started focusing on yourself. Some of y'all started just focusing on your work, your business. But do you have experienced some form of like level up? Some of you guys, there could be some type of level up in regards of children, if you have children, or some people feel like your level up is for revenge. That's a side note, because some of y'all, if you don't got kids, they saying you leveled up in your appearance, your work, your business, or your career or something to be petty. And it's sad because it's clear as day with this spread that these people only want access to you because they know that you got it, or you could be in the making of leveling up. Maybe you finally got you a nice job where you make, like, some of y'all gonna be making like six figures. Maybe you graduate from school and you finally got a job where you can just settle in and make good money. Some of you guys, you got a business. It's like they want to hold on to you because you have the money. But at the same time, it's other reasons why they want to hold on to you. Telling you, people only want to hold on to you for their benefit. Showing you nothing changed with these people. Told you they calling and everything. That's crazy. People are determined to like hear your voice, love. I told you this is all love bombing tactics. Literally. People want to hear from you. People want to fake show love to you. Trying to love bomb their way in. Like I said, by inviting you somewhere. Or if you got kids, they inviting the kids, or maybe both. Or, just it's giving a kissing. Literally. Literally. If you said that you don't F with them no more, why come back and try to manipulate your way back in legal life? It just don't make sense. That's what they're doing. They're using manipulation tactics to win you back over to get you to stay because y'all quote unquote family or because y'all quote unquote got kids together. Who, no matter who this is, some of you guys, this is a whole friend you cut off if it wasn't those other people. I just feel like whoever these people is or this person, they lack accountability. They don't like to be wrong. They don't like to feel guilty about anything that they did, even when they're wrong. Yeah, but that's the gossip. They trying to say that you being stubborn right now and acting up and acting crazy and spazzing out on everybody because of like I said, maybe it was something petty about kids. That's what they saying. They saying it was petty about kids, even if it was a big deal to you, especially if you had to be somewhere and you was watching somebody kids and they never come get their kid. You know what I'm saying? That is a big deal, especially if you had an appointment or something. But if it don't have anything about kids, it could just be something else. But look, children, I'm telling y'all, it had to be about kids. I don't know if y'all can see this. This light is trash. I gotta get a new light. But it says immaturity, innocence. Yeah, I feel like you are innocent in this situation. And I feel like these people got so comfortable with you. Some of you guys, this been happening since childhood. Maybe you always felt like your family was against you. You always had to defend yourself. Some people play both sides of the field. It's like, but they switch up on you when other people are around. Like when you around certain individual, they cool. They could be acting like they cool with you, that y'all besties and all of this and that and the third, even if y'all siblings. But the minute y'all get around another family member, when it's all y'all, you see a totally different change. You feel like the mask come off. You see a totally different person. You like, oh yeah, this person, that right there, they definitely do be talking about you. If people act different around you when they get around other people, that right there is a indicator that these people definitely be gossiping about you. They really don't have your best intentions at heart. They really don't like you, and it's sad because some of y'all it is family, some of y'all it is a lover, some of you guys it is a friend. Like I said, some of y'all may have experienced it throughout since childhood. They got comfortable since you was a child, since you was an innocent child, and you still could be innocent. It's just that they look family again. What's up? All this confirmation. Children, family, children, family. Yeah, blinded by the truth. Told you blind. Searching for answers, blinded by the truth, watching you online, wanting to know. Told you they're using children to ignore whatever it is that y'all. It's like instead of resolving and making peace with you, okay, instead of them holding accountability and trying to resolve things and make peace with you, it's like they skip over. It's like F what Leo talking about. Let's get to the kids. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'll be talking about. Like that's they that's sad. They using you and they know kids, they know that kids love a good time. So if they invited you somewhere, your kids somewhere, they know that the kids gonna want to come. Literally. That's crazy. Like I said, some of y'all could actually be in a relationship, but you could be at odds with family or friends or both. The rest of y'all, you not in a relationship. Maybe you already walked away from somebody. But yeah, these people trying to, wow. We got clown. So they could be, because you may have blocked some of them or you could be ignoring them. They could be clowning you, talking about your appearance, degrading, shaming you, saying that you, ooh, I ain't gonna say it. Wow, I told you these people really don't even like you. But at the same time, they want to hold on to you. It's giving obsessed family. It's giving users. It's giving, I don't know, man. Some of y'all got a narcissist full of family. I mean, family full of narcissists. I meant to say the other way around. But they could be clowning you in the background, talking behind your back. We already know this is a gossip reading, so it's obvious again that they're talking about your behind your back, clowning you. Maybe talking about your appearance. Some of you guys, maybe they talk about the way you dress. Maybe you dress different. Some of you guys, that maybe they could be talking about the simple fact that you may have lost weight. Yeah, these people think you stupid. I don't like this. Yeah, they talking cash money, literally. Whoever these people is, but at the same time, they fear of you abandoning them. Come on now. And a lot of y'all, some of you guys, they even want you around just to create drama, just to outcast you, because it's family like that. They would really like invite you places and just to make you feel like you don't belong. And some of y'all probably already feel like you don't belong. Some of y'all are the black sheep of your family. Like when you get around your family, you probably be sitting on the couch while everybody in the kitchen laughing and cracking jokes. Like it could be something like that. They in there having a good old time while you over there probably on the couch watching TV. Like it could be something as simple as that, or you could be watching a movie. I don't know, but I'm just giving y'all an example. Like some of y'all feel like y'all really don't belong. And that's another, like I said, that's another reason. So not only they want to use you and hold on to you because of what it is that you have to offer and take advantage of your kindness, but they also want to make you feel like you don't belong. Yeah, these people are toxic. We got witchcraft. Someone is hexing. There's a spell, negativity. Yeah, these people is toxic. And some of them want to call you to try to fake, I love you, I miss you, cuz or sis or daughter or whoever these people is. Like manipulation. Some of y'all need to send that energy right back to sender. Told y'all, it's some of y'all your own family obsessed with you, and it's sad. And I'm not saying in a nasty way. I'm saying like in a freaking controlling way. They like to have control over you. They feel entitled to your time, your energy, maybe your money, just your presence alone. Like they feel like you're not going to say no. They think it's like they want some form of control over you, trying to make sure you don't go nowhere. Because they know that you really don't F with them no more. And you, like I said, you could surpass them in life. You probably got something more than they got. I strongly feel like you could be like the first family member that may create generational wealth. Like it could be something like that. And some of y'all, you probably got the most kids and have it still got the most out of everybody that probably don't got no kids or that probably got fewer kids than you. It's giving jealous. It's giving envy. These people are jealous of you. But at the same time, they feel like they're supposed to have unlimited access to you, Leo. I feel like you're not the same no more. And that could be the reason why they're trying to say you're something wrong with you and you making something small into something big and petty. But I feel like it's because you changed. You have boundaries now. And it's like they gotta meet the new you. They haven't met the new you yet. And that's what they're afraid to see. The new you. And some of you guys, the new you could be coming off as cold, ruthless. And being cold and ruthless don't have to mean downright disrespectful. I just feel like you gotta let them hear you a little bit to make sure to let people know what it is and what it's not gonna be, so they can get the picture, so they can get the memo, not to F with you no more. So as long as you say no, of course they're gonna think you're being cold. You're gonna think you're being ruthless. Because they so used to you being a people pleaser. They so used to you saying yes and allowing them to do what they want and brushing things off when things are not okay. No, I feel like you are finally speaking your truth and you're saying flat out no, no explanation. That's what it is. You ain't the villain. I just felt like you tired. Shit. Like for real. Some people could be talking about your maybe you do spell work. Some of y'all they could be trying to say you do witchcraft. Some of y'all probably don't even do witchcraft. Some of y'all just do probably spell work. Like you could be like somebody who is like manifesting. Some of y'all do tarot and they could be trying to say that's witchcraft. So not only they clowning your career or your business, the job, whatever it is that you do, but they also talk about your looks. Because I feel like you could be somebody different. Some of y'all actually wear your hair like this. Maybe you have a little mini fro or you got a low cut, or maybe you dress like a goddess. It's giving this lady got wings. Some of y'all are chosen ones. Some of y'all are very protected. Very protected. They just don't know. So the more they gossip about you and throw this negative energy at you, because that's what they're doing. That's spell work itself. If you're talking about somebody, you protected. You got wings. You protected. Or you could just say, not only your energy is protective itself, but you also have angels and ancestors behind you that is protecting you. You don't got to hear what you may not hear or see what they saying and doing behind your back, but physically you may not see it, but you know when it comes to the manipulation tactics to get close to you, see you. But when it comes to gossiping, you may not hear it, but your ancestors, your angels hear it, because that's what they doing. They clowning you. Like I said, some of y'all could be into tarot. Some of y'all do manifestation work, spell work, but I feel like it's just to bring in like it's just to manifest to get what you want. It has nothing to do with you putting the hex on somebody. But they ain't doing nothing but cursing themselves, because the more they clown you and talk about your career or your business and your parents, look, they hexing themselves. They really cursing themselves. So thinking they sitting here clowning you in the background, they cursing themselves. Because I feel like you an angel, you an earth angel. I feel like you've always been an innocent one. No, they thought you was stupid, but you're not. They took advantage of you. That's what happened. They took advantage of your kindness. They took advantage of your helping hand, your support, your love. They didn't appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's time for you to part ways with this person. So, yeah. So some of you guys, gossip could be that you did eventually went another direction, and now they stuck because they don't have you on lock. They don't have control over you. They don't have control over your mind. Like I said, they try to make it seem like you crazy or something wrong with you, but nah, they just toxic. That's it. And now they're gonna be stuck in their own crazy behavior, nasty behavior. You part ways. You cut your losses with these people. Now they stuck in their own, delusions and toxic behavior. Yeah, you don't want to be around that mess. Y'all don't like being around toxic people. But I feel like that's probably the only time you could like you do pop off, because they provoke you. They be around you intentionally to get a reaction out of you. And I feel like that's the reason why you could be cutting ties, cutting your losses with these people, family or not. Because you feel like your peace, when you by yourself, you got peace, you ain't arguing with nobody, you ain't in no mess, no drama, none of that. But the minute you be around these people, these family members, this friend or these romantic lovers, it's like drama. You know what I'm saying? Drama. These ain't the cards. I'm tripping. These ones. Yeah, that's the gossip. They thought they had this hold on you. They try to make you seem like you was a. They try to make you seem like you was a villain. They thought they had you on lock. They thought they had this hold on you. You wasn't going nowhere. But they effed around and found out because you're standing on business. You're not allowing them to use manipulation tactics to get back in. And some of y'all, you not even if you got kids and they use your kids as an invite, You ain't even let your kids go this time. Some of your kids could be mad they can't go. But I feel like you doing whatever you got to do to protect yourself, your energy, your children, your stability, because you know that these people are toxic. Yeah, that's the gossip. They paint you out to be the villain, but reality, they try to control you, and it didn't work this time. Some of y'all, it never worked. I'm hearing the goddess rebellion, so somebody could consider themselves as a goddess rebellion. But I just felt like you didn't bend to their will, and now they mad, and that's why they keep trying to like use these manipulation tactics to get back on in without holding accountability. Leo, like and then they got a nerve to talk about you behind your back, and then want you around. Come on now, that don't even make sense. It's giving obsessed, narcissistic, entitled family. I'm telling you. Lover too, because some of y'all got a lover too that's probably afraid of you leaving after you already walked away. We got oppression. See, they tried to oppress you. It says imposing a harsh or cruel form of dominance. Told you, they just want to control over you. And you are somebody innocent. I feel like you've always been innocent. I'm not saying you was the best, but I feel like when it was time for you to snap, you snapped. And some of y'all barely even gave them that side of you. That's the point. You gave them the harsh side of you at the end when you finally realized that you need to completely go. Like I said, yo, they ain't look completion. They ain't shit. Oh no, man, this really give me the chills, but I feel like that's what's going on. All right, they just trying to make it seem like you a villain, but no, they mad because they can't control you. That's all. That's all. Yeah, but you already made a decision. They mad because like I said, you sticking to your decision. It is what it is. You're sticking to your decision. You're ignoring these people. Some of y'all blocked them. If they don't want to hold accountability, it's a wrap. Yeah, you creating a new. Now they're gonna be looking stupid because you really got you got loose. Yeah, it's like they trying to use you for relevancy. Like I feel like some of y'all got a little clout. Some of y'all may got, like I said, you got status, you got clout, you got money, something like that, something tangible, and they want access to that. Now they over there in the background looking stupid. Yeah, these people cursed. I'm telling y'all doing the right thing getting out of these people's life. They cursed and they try to curse you, but you protected. Told you they just want to create a drama. Didn't I say that? It was like their little manipulation tactic to bring you in and invite you somewhere so they can all gang up on you, so they can all talk about you, so they can all probably maybe even try to fight you. But this is all about you needing to protect yourself and your energy. And some of y'all probably already sensed that that's what they wanted to do. But it's going to leave them conflicted when they start going through some of y'all, they already cursed because they so toxic and trying to manipulate you. They already cursed. They're gonna be cursed even more, and they gonna be these people fighting demons. At the end of the day, these people are fighting demons. We got introspection, a detailed mental self-examination of feelings, thoughts, and motives. Yeah, I feel like you went within, and the more you hide from these people and not want to be around, because I feel like the more you think about what I feel like they hurt your feelings, Leo. Because I feel like the more you think about what these people have done to you, I'm hearing over the years, maybe even from childhood into your adulthood, like it gives you every reason to cut them off. If you just sit there and, sitting there think about how they treated you over the years, you is giving you every reason why you cut them off and make you. It's like, yeah, I made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Because thinking about it may also break your heart, and they still could be trying to come back in. And the more they try to come back in, the more they ain't getting in. Told you. It's getting real bad over there. Listen, I'm telling you, the long as you ignore these people and go no contact, it's about to get worse over there. Things about to start to be stagnated in their life. They gonna be under judgment. Spirit is gonna be whooping they, but it's about to get real critical, real serious. They under judgment. This is like the judgment card. Stuck under judgment for them judging you. Some of them gonna be crying because you over here fulfill and follow your dreams, your goals, happy. Like when you release them, and not only physically release them, emotionally release them if you still got some lingering hurt and pain within you, but you're gonna feel way better. You're gonna be way happier without these people. Told y'all, you gotta let go. Hide. Not saying necessarily you don't have to come outside, but just get away. Spirit wants you to hide. Look, told you, camouflage, ghost on them. Don't even go down where they live at. Because this was just a karmic lesson. This was just an experience that you had to experience. Because I'm telling y'all, spirit is bringing a lot of happiness in. We got happiness and celebration. Y'all gonna be celebrating something. You about to get something you want, But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo. I hope it resonates. I'll take care.